clouds filled with worry that I could have drank in a cup if I would have only seen it that way. If I would have only understood what it really was. Now, God has some promises for you. I would encourage you to write these down. Write down John chapter 14, verse 27. My peace I leave you, not the peace that this world offers. Philippians chapter 4, verse 7. That there's a peace that God promises that passes understanding that will guard your dwelling. 2 Timothy chapter 1, verse 7. God has not given you a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. So if you have these fearfulness, if you have this imagination that's running wild of all these bad things that are going to happen in the future, all these terrible things that are going to happen to you every day, I want to tell you, that is not of God. I'm expecting goodness and mercy to follow me all the days of my life. As good as my life is today, it's promised to be better tomorrow. Amen. The promise of God is yes and amen. In Psalm chapter 4, verse 8, if you have trouble sleeping at night because you're riddled with these anxious thoughts, write this passage down. Psalm chapter 4, verse 8, I will sleep in peace. Proverbs chapter 3, verse 24, I will lay myself down and I will not be afraid. We suffer many more times in our imagination than we do in reality. I'll say it again. You suffer many more times in your imagination. What if they get sick? What if I run out of money? What if I get fired? What if they change? What if this doesn't get better? What if it gets worse? We suffer these scenarios that most of them never happen. You have to learn how to ask God. You might be worried about a legal problem until you talk to a lawyer. And then the lawyer might pick up the phone and say, you got nothing to worry about. Hey, that's a common thing. You didn't even break the law. Hey, I got you. I wish you would have called sooner. And you're going, whew. I wish I would have called sooner too. Sometimes we have some bad symptoms and we look it up on WebMD and we go to Google and we go to Bing and we go, no, it's got to be more serious than that. No, that cough does sound like that. Yeah, you know what? I do see that rash like that. Couldn't possibly be a bug bite. No way. It could be a pimple. And you diagnosed yourself with leprosy and severe all kinds of things. And I go, oh my goodness. And then you go to the doctor and the doctor says, hey, take some Benadryl. It's just a reaction to dust, man. You go, oh, thank God. I thought my life was over. It helped when you asked an expert, didn't it? It helped when you asked somebody that understood. Why do we keep all of our fears bottled up? Look at Philippians chapter 4, verses 6 and 7. It says, be anxious for nothing, but in everything, with prayers and thanksgivings and supplications. Now, I told you our English word anxiety comes from a Latin word meaning to choke. But the Bible's not written in Latin or it is in English. It was originally written in Greek, the New Testament. And the Greek word for anxiety literally means many minds. It's that voice that speaks to you that you don't like what he's saying. And then it's another voice that interrupts that one and says it's going to be even worse. And then it's another voice. Pretty soon you can't even behave. You're getting distracted. You have these intruding thoughts. That's what it is to be anxious in the Bible. Be anxious for nothing, but with supplications. The greatest supplicators in the church, I don't see them today. They'll be here in the next service. Are those ones that go, wah, wah. Are those little babies. Because the word supplicate means to cry out. You know when you almost get hit by a car? Some of you, oh God help! Others of you, one finger salute. But let's go with the first one. When you almost get hit and you cry out to God. When you stub your toe, when you get that phone call, somebody's hurt, somebody's sick, something bad happens, and instantaneously you go, oh God, will you help me? That's what the word supplicate means. You're not supposed to hold on to these worries and these fears. You're supposed to cry out to God, who hears us. 1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 1, therefore I desire, first of all, supplications, prayers, intercession, and giving of thanks. In Proverbs chapter 15, verse 11, it says, hell and abandon and the grave is always before the eyes of God. God sees all the dead. He sees all the living. He sees them all simultaneously at the same time. His eyes are everywhere. And then it says, how much more does he see the hearts of men?